Hi everyone, this is Lina Flowers, and today I chose to talk to you about project-based learning. In this video, we're going to talk about what, when, why, and how. So, project-based learning is classified or considered a major teaching method. Um, uh, and it requires a lot of time. So time is something to consider with project-based learning. It can be done over weeks. So if you have a semester, you can do a project over weeks. And if you're planning to do it in class, you'll have to set a good amount of time for learners to benefit from it.
Let's look at in-class activities versus multi-week assignments. I have found that if an in-class activity went wrong, learners would overcome that problem very fast. But I can imagine that a multi-week assignment going wrong will be very demotivating for learners. So this is why I think it's very important to decide on a good outcome to use the project-based learning for. That's one. And also to manage students' expectations with regards to what will come out of this project. So motivation goes into the project. You have to sell the project to your learners, because anything that takes a long time will have like its ups and downs. At the same time, on completion of the learners have to be proud of what they have achieved.
Another classification for project-based learning is that it falls under the inquiry-based learning, along with problem-based learning, case method, discovery learning, and just-in-time teaching. This is according to Nielsen, so you can find that in Nielsen Part 4.
So here again, we're going to look at motivation, but this time it's not about maintaining motivation over time, but it's more about motivation due to the actual task that learners participate in. And if you look at the general activities that project-based learning is grouped in, discovery learning, case method, and so on, it sounds like something to do with thinking and questions and problem solving. So those challenges can be good for learners. Let's look at the definition by Nielsen. So it's a major assignment, often in teams, and it's about designing and creating. It could be something related to STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, or it could be something in the humanities, like an artistic or literary work.
And when you look at Nielsen's table 11.1 in chapter 11, you'll find that he had the learning outcomes, knowledge comprehension, application, analysis, synthesis, and evaluation. And on the side, on the left, he had all the different methodology. Now, if you look carefully, you'll find that the project-based learning will include all of the learning outcomes. And this is why probably it's going to need time, and it's quite a complex, it's not complex when you look at it like minute to minute, but the project itself is quite complex, and it involves a lot of these are knowledge comprehension applications. They're all cognitive, very similar to Bloom's taxonomy, but also there are different types of outcomes. Davis and Arend, also mentioned in Nielsen's chapter 11. So in chapter 11.2, Davis and Arend, they talk about talking about values, emotions, and so on, psychomotor, developing skills, in addition to the cognitive outcomes coming out of project-based learning.
So to summarize, project-based learning is a major teaching method as well as an inquiry-based learning method. When do we use it? We can use it in any discipline, STEM or humanities. Why do we use it? We use it to challenge students. We can use it to give a sense of continuity or a routine, like in class routines. And how effective is it? It depends on the choice of the project, the aims of the project, and how it's implemented.
I hope you found my project based learning video useful, and I look forward to your comments in the discussion.